Hello, YouTube. Good morning to one and all present here, to all my dear brothers and sisters. I welcome you all in this incredible platform of Government College of Engineering Karad, this NTPO activities. It is our second activity by PD Club, and that's we are going to start now. Now, group leader is going to talk, and each and everyone is going to share their views about the topics. Thank you.
Greetings everyone. My name is Ayush Prashant Vaidya. I'm from second year IT department. This is our group. Our group name is called Tryhards. I'm the leader. Today I'm going to talk on the topic regulation in cryptocurrencies. Our world is coming up with new and advanced technologies in business, finance, infrastructure, and more. One of which is use of cryptocurrencies in money transaction. We used to invest money in gold. The concept here remains the same. But your only problem is your item is stored somewhere digitally, locked in your wallet. That's why, due to less transparency, no one can take a note or no one can take a call on what other transaction occur with this money transfer, since there is no traceability and prediction of the market. But yes, I still think people should invest 1 to 2% of their savings in this cryptocurrencies instead of spending it somewhere else. There's a reason for this. In 2011, the value of 5 bitcoins was about 1 rupees. Imagine if you had invested 1 rupee in those 5 bitcoins, you would have about 1 crore 50 lakhs in your bank account. Now that's a lot and that's amazing. So yes, I think the government should bring out regulations in cryptocurrencies so the market would be safeguarded or stable, and these illegal activities would come to an end. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, I am Omkar Ravindra Lokare. I am here to perform the second TPO activity and give a speech on cashless society. A cashless India is the first step towards making a dream of digital India a reality. In the introduction of demonetization has motivated the public to open many bank accounts, which in return would be the help in the volume expansion of cashless transactions. The vision of cashless society in India has mainly been possible due to the introduction of new technology called UPI, Unified Payment Interface. This instant real-time payment system has turned out to be the best financial innovation in India. Back in 2011, when average Indian had only 6 transactions annually, which were mainly through credit cards, now back in 2021, India had crossed over 5 crore digital transactions made in India. Some of many benefits of cashless transactions include it has no fees, available 24/7, and has the network all over India, and we can find QR codes in each and every shops of India today. But we know that every good thing comes with a price. Digital transactions had made has privacy issues and made government gain privacy control over people of the India. In the pandemic situation, cashless transactions have proved effective in maintaining hygiene and effective economy. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Siddharth Dayanand Busari. I am studying in IT Government College of Engineering Karad. For the second activity of the TPU, I am giving and expressing my opinion on the COP26 meet mission and the objectives. In November 2018-2021, the House of Lords, due to the debate and a motion moved by the Baroness Young Olds Cone Labour that he takes the note of the outcome of 2021 United Nations Climate Change Conference COP26 and the challenges implementing measures and tackling of the climate change. So, COP26 is an international climate change conference held under the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change UNFCCC. It stands for the Conference of the Parties and is 26th meeting of the parties to the UNFCCC. COP26 is ongoing and runs from the 31st October to 12th November of 2021, and it is being held in the Glasgow under the UK's presidency and in partnership with the Italy. So the event is done within the time period of 31st October to the 20th of November. Described by the UK government as event many believe to be the world's last best chance to get runtime climate change under control. This conference will be attended by the various leaders and many negotiators, government representatives, businessmen, and the citizens. So the main goal of this conference is to secure global net zero by the mid-century and keep 1.5 degrees Celsius with the reach, adopt the protect the communities and the natural habits, um, mobilize finance and work together to deliver. So basically the climate change is the uh, social issue that humans are facing in today's life, and there are a lot of effects of the climate change on the human. So as per the COP26 midterm objectives, they have said to work together. We have to work on the climate change issues and deliver the best to the humans. Thank you everyone.
Good morning, all, and thank you, Tushar, for giving this opportunity, and thank you, TPO, for giving opportunity to me to speak in front of all of us. So, my topic is privatization of banks, and I want to let my opinion on this topic. So, let's start from actually what does privatization of bank mean. Privatization means selling whole or partially government sector company to private sector. In other words, transferring ownership to private sector. This is step taken in 1991 for economic reform of India's economy. Improving the efficiency and performance of public sector banks is a key element for country's economic transformation. It is believed to help to improve performance. Some reasons that could be responsible for privatization of banks could be mentioned as years of capital injections and government reforms have not been able to improve the financial position of public sector banks significantly. Many of them have higher levels of shared assets, and private banks are also lack the latter in profitability, market capitalization, and dividend payment record. Government is trying to strengthen the strong banks and also minimize their number through privatization to reduce its burden of support. So the privatization is happening due to some of these reasons. For example, private banks market share in loans has risen to 36% in 2020 from 21.26 in 2015, while the public sector bank share has fallen to 59.8 from 74.28. Some of the pros of privatization of banks are that they enables government to map the funds. It enables to concentrate on other essential state functions. It helps to accelerate the pace of economic development. It can lead to better business management. So, although privatization helps government in many forms, some of the cons which are lack in proper norms, lack in political consensus, can cause privatization unbeneficial. At last conclusion we reach is that privatization is ultimately beneficial for economy since it increases the competition and fastens the procedural work. But we cannot uh, ignore the fact that the private banks might have loopholes in their governance. Thank you for giving me opportunity to speak here.
My name is Wasim Patan, and I am from second year IT, and my topic is media, the fourth pillar of democracy. Democracy is described as the government by the people, for the people, or it is considered to be the rule of the people through their elected representatives. The democracy is balanced by the three pillars of democracy, namely the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. But now, in this era, democracy is linked towards the fourth pillar of that is media. The term media, fourth pillar of democracy, is coined by Thomas Carlyle. The merit of the democratic system is that it gives freedom of the expression and a pace is given to each individual. Whereas media is used to aware about various social, political, and economic activities. Media is like a mirror to the world, which reflects the true and harsh realities of the world. As media is being trusted by everyone, and people always trust actual and honest news. The media has its own opinion, but they can publish it in their editorials. where public can assessment it. The main purpose of the media is to provide the accurate news to all types of news in front of people. But the truth is not always shown by the media, which is people to suffer and at last it loses democracy. The media has been receiving number of contracts involving the share transfer between the media and non-media companies and which results to show the disguised news. This can be termed as the paid news syndrome. India is the biggest market in the world of media and in the fourth pillar of democracy with over 82,237 newspapers and more than 900 television news channels running all over India in different languages. And these numbers are still counting day by day. Nowadays, in spite of these social media platforms are also there, namely Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and many more. Mainly, these are inclined towards showing the entertainment, politics, or the corporate advertisement. The media can be considered as the two-sided weapon, as an accountable media and unaccountable media, where they can lift the nation to the heights by providing a strong support, and it can cause destruction to the nation. Finally, a media is media that is free to put for the harsh and genuine realities of the society, independent from all political and religious influences, and powerful to make the guilty suffer is proof of effective democracy. The great importance and power of the media make people to consider it the fourth pillar of democracy. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Prathamesh More from second year IT department. Today I am going to talk about open book exam pros, cons and challenges. An open book exam is simply an examination in which a student is allowed to consult his books, notes or any other source material approved by the examination while the exam is being conducted. Basically, in this exam, a student can take his study material along with him and consult the study material to answer the question appearing in the exam. There are a lot of pros of open book exam, such as open book exam can eliminate rote learning, which is deeply ingrained in the Indian education system. Second, open book exam can reform the method of teaching and can improve the quality of education. Third is it can also eliminate cheating and copying. Now, moving towards the some cons of open book exam. First of all, fear of exams encourages many students to study. With open book exam, students may not focus much on their studies. Second, memory training is also important, especially for children's. Open book exams may discourage students in memorizing even the basic things. And last one is fear of forgetting the content will be eliminated. That's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Avinash and I will be expressing my views on privatization of the Indian Railways. First of all, for Indian Railways, why did privatization even come into the picture? It is because the Indian Railways are running under constant loss. Now, assuming that we are talking about 100% privatization of Indian Railways, I think as soon as it is privatized, the system will meet an immediate collapse. It is because, in my opinion, it is because mainly due to two reasons. The first one being inability and lack of substance. Uh, I can't see any private firm which collectively has the spine to hold 1.3 million employees with $26 billion revenue, especially when they have to face annual loss of $5 billion and daily 23 million frustrated public customers. Simply, they will fire so many loyal employees working 24/7 for railways. Moreover, private limited firms will call off all the passenger trains that are at loss, and they will end up to operate only freight trains, which generate most of the revenue. The second reason being chaotic decision process. Uh, if the proprietorship is distributed, chaos is bound to happen between different private firms due to their envy and fierce competition. As of now, Delhi directs the trains from all across those 66,000 kilometers of routes with 100% monopoly. Uh, imagine the mockery and clash of direction between 16 zones if it is divided in that way. For example, the moment Adanis will hear that Tatas are getting SC railways, they will raise the cost of electricity to railway grid in that area. Similar will happen to diesel sold by PSUs. PSUs usually have around 30% private holders who only mean profit. Uh, so you have to tweet so many accounts. In case you have any issue, you have to tweet so many accounts, but not to railway ministry. Uh, I disagree with people who put arguments such like cleanliness, punctuality, food quality, or safety in privatization. How come they guarantee it? They may be good on different fields, but all what they mean is business. Indian Railways is so big in so many attributions that only a person who has all-time full control of on money and power across the country can run it. With second to none, only government of India has such capabilities, and only they can remain ever concerned for public welfare, despite being at constant loss. In conclusion, uh, in uh, in conclusion, in my opinion, the best. In conclusion, the privatization of Indian Railways is best to be avoided as of now. Okay, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ganesh Shinde. Here I am going to speak on my topic electric vehicles. So everyone know about the electric vehicles, that the electric vehicles use their primary fuel as electricity. We can also use as battery, but electrical vehicles provide you to better opinion over batteries. There are two types of vehicles, level 1 and level 2, depending upon charging time and price. But the electric vehicles are very expensive in today's world, than ordinary life. But there are more benefits of electrical vehicles over ordinary vehicles. That electric vehicles provide more mileage than our ordinary vehicles. It emits less pollutant than ordinary vehicles, but the fuel of the ordinary vehicles is more expensive, and it also emits less more pollutant elements than our electrical vehicles. Uh, but there is more fuel station in our India, that is petrol pump and other. But the electrical vehicles have less stations. But our government is ready for that. Our in up to 2030, our India become more suitable for that. Hill stations are going to invented. So from that, electrical vehicles saves our climate and our lives. So electrical vehicles is a better opinion over ordinary vehicles. Thank you.
Hi everyone, myself Pranav Vishwanath Mane. I am from second year IT department. My topic of today's discussion is Atmanirbhar Bharat. India got independence on August 15, 1947 by unfurling the foundation of British rule. British ruled over India for about 200 years, but now it has been 7 decades since India became independent. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan or Self-Reliant India Mission during the announcement of the coronavirus pandemic related economic package on 12 May 2020 with a special economic and comprehensive package of rupees 20 lakh crores or 10% of India's GDP in 2019 and 2020 aimed towards achieving this mission. Atmanirbhar Bharat is the vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi of making India a self-reliant country. The main aim of this mission is to promote local products. This mission is also expected to complement the Make in India initiative, which also encourages manufacturing in India, including the agriculture sector. Self-reliant India does not mean cutting off India from rest of world or isolating away from the world. Foreign direct investment and technology are always welcome. It means being a bigger and more important part of the global economy. Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan or Self-Reliant India mission would be based on five pillars: economy, infrastructure, system, demography, and demand. The vision of this mission is to make the new self-reliant India across all spheres: education, health, agriculture, manufacturing, infrastructure, trade, defense, foreign policy, environment, digital connectivity for all segments of the India. Thank you to giving me this opportunity to introduce myself, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk on. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Sabir Bedge. Today I am going to talk on smart cities launched by Minister in this vision was launched with to transfer the 100 cities across the India to the smart cities. The objective of this mission is to develop the city that provides the core infrastructure and give the decent quality of life to the citizen. The development of the smart city is step in the direction of providing the infrastructure and physical and social economical infrastructure. The government has allotted around the 48,000 crore for this mission. As a part of this mission, the cities from the different states compete among themselves to be the part of this mission. As of January 2018, 99 cities have been upgraded and made the part of this mission. In this mission, all the states except West Bengal has nominated at least one city in their respective state. The smart city mission is a good initiative taken by the government. This will improve the life of the people and make the environment friendly spaces for children and old age people. The smart city mission requires the smart people who actively participate in this governance and reforms. For me, the smart city is when there is a humanity between the people and whether there is equality between man and woman.